Okay, and welcome to the stream. What's up, Mythical? Welcome back. Gonna be starting up something new today. Got this in a couple days ago, but I wanted to do, because we were kicking around the idea of doing the Tomb Raider series. I've been talking back and forth with a couple people trying to see what the best way to do that would be. Tried to get the PC version running, and it works okay, but in order to get it running, the best way to get it running, it does change it by quite a bit. And I sort of wanted to try for the original PlayStation. Unfortunately, I didn't have a physical copy of it. Didn't have the digital copy either. I was sort of thinking maybe I'd get it, but then it was $10. I already own it digitally, so I'm like, hell, if I'm going to be spending $10 for a digital copy, I might as well see if there's a physical version on hand. And there was, and I got it pretty cheap, but lo and behold, the greatest hits version doesn't work on the PS3. It crashes when you try to start the game up, so it's been a hell of a time trying to get this working. I almost dropped money on a digital version off the PlayStation Store, but fortunately my PS2 seems to work, so hopefully this is going to be a successful stream. If not, I suppose we could always go to the PC version. Or I could try to emulate. Neither one of those would be as preferable, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So let's go ahead and get started with the original Tomb Raider on the PlayStation. And I'm sure I need to mess around with the volume a little bit on this one, so let's see what I can do. The original PlayStation, especially when I'm using these composite cables, the volume always tends to be a little on the quieter side, so hopefully we can get it down without much issue. We do have to watch the opening cutscene, though. This is like integral with the story because it's like one of the few story bits that's actually in the game. Interesting. Just bought it too.
What's a man gotta do to get that kind of attention from you?
It's hard to say exactly, but you seem to be doing fine.
Well, great. Though truth is, it ain't me that wants you.
Oh?
No, Miss Jacqueline Natla does. From Natla Technologies. You know, creator of all things bright and beautiful.
Seal it, Larson.
Man.
Feast your eyes on this, Lara. How does that make your wallet rumble?
I'm sorry. I only play for sport.
Then you'll like a big park.
Is that just like dollar bills falling in the background?
Vast mountain ranges to cover, sheer walls of ice, rocky crags, savage winds, and there's this little trinket. An age-old artifact of mystical power is buried in the unfound tomb of Qualapec. That's my interest. You could leave tomorrow. Are you busy tomorrow?
Well, and that's how we get our start here, so it's funny. Back in day, this came out in 1996. This game was prided on its story bits, so how far we've come. So this game was originally developed for the Sega Saturn. That's what it came out on originally, and then a few months later it was released on DOS and PlayStation. So it's kind of interesting, mainly because a lot of people think this is a PlayStation exclusive. The first few games in the trilogy, actually all the games for a while, were being released on DOS kind of in and around the same time, if not had the exact same release date. And the original Tomb Raider was on Sega Saturn, so not quite as exclusive as we might believe it to be. Alright, that works. Just making sure that they're not changing anything weird on me. Oh no, I don't want to adjust that. We could turn the music up a little bit. It doesn't come in very often, so we'll see how that goes for us. Okay. Hopefully the memory card works too. I haven't tested that out. It's been a while since I've used any of the original PlayStation 1 memory cards. Still wearing those trendy sunglasses. Yeah, that's a shame. Shot an ass load of wolves, though. Alrighty, well, there you go. In goes the first level. This game is long, from what I remember. Bit of a confession to make, too, when it comes to the Tomb Raider series, though I've confessed this on a previous stream, I think when I was doing 007 or something like that. But basically, when it comes to the original 5, as far as the Tomb Raider games go, I've not actually completed one because something always happened to prevent me from doing so. I mean, I've completed Last Revelations, but the thing about that one is I use Game Shark. I gotta say, when I originally played this series, I got my original PlayStation in, I think, 1998. Probably about a year, maybe 2 years later, I did get Last Revelation, and that was my first Tomb Raider game. This was after, Lara Croft was becoming huge. Everybody knew, even if they weren't into video games. Lara Croft was a huge sensation if you didn't grow up in the 90s or were not paying attention at the time. But she was probably the biggest thing to happen to video games since Super Mario. It was absolutely insane. Just the amount of publicity that Eidos was pushing towards the games themselves. And yeah, everybody pretty much knew what Tomb Raider was, who Lara Croft was. Remember all the kids talking about it on the schoolyard. So eventually I would come around to, looking to get it. And my main motivation was I always wanted to play an Indiana Jones game. Never really had a chance up until that time. By that point, probably Greatest Adventures was available on the SNES. Never even knew about that one until I was in my 20s. She was a childhood crush when growing up. Oh yeah, same for a lot of people, I'm sure. Never knew about that game. I wanted so badly to play Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine on the N64, but I didn't have an N64. I had a PlayStation. I had a Super Nintendo and I had a PlayStation. That was it. And it's not like I could just be going up and asking for more consoles. That wasn't happening. I was not in a rich family. Let's say that much. So it was just pretty much not gonna happen. I always loved the concept of like the adventurous archaeologist and archaeology and ancient artifacts and whatnot. That stuff intrigued the hell out of me way back when. So when I saw what the game was about, I knew I wanted to play him, but it was just a matter of finding one and getting one at the time, which I think the first one I saw would have had to have been Last Revelations, and it was a used copy too. I still have it. Doesn't look that great, but it is what it is. But anyway, ended up playing that one. It was really hard for me at the time. I couldn't get used to the controls. I wasn't sure how to go about playing it. A lot of the puzzles confused me, and I was under the age of 10 at the time, so it was a difficult thing to do. Eventually I learned about cheat codes and stuff like that, and tried to get through that way, but couldn't do it by the end level. And I think at the time I ended up using Game Shark in order to beat the game. So that was the first Tomb Raider that I quote-unquote beat, and also the first one that I actually saw the ending to. And not anything else. There was always something that was keeping me from finishing one. N64 played Tomb Raider whenever you went to your grandpa's. Oh, yeah. They have one of the consoles. Yeah, my friends had the N64. Nobody had a PlayStation except for maybe like one other kid. I don't remember. But Sony had a lot of great exclusives. Obviously, Nintendo had a lot. I think I've told this story before, but when I was first interested in getting a console that was of that particular generation, I think that's 5th gen, we knew this guy. He was in his 20s. He was bedridden because he had a physical condition. It's kind of a sad case, but his hobby was video games. So before going to get my very own console, that was the next big thing past the Super Nintendo. Went to him and asked, "What should I get?" And he told me, I remember, he said, "I would not get an N64 if they were giving it away for free and plating it in gold." And I said, okay, that's all we need to know, and ended up getting the PlayStation. And at the end of the day, I think he was right, because there's so many great hidden gems. The PlayStation catalog was grandiose compared to the N64. To this day, I've probably got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is there one in the 64? 13. I've got 13 games for the N64. I've since been able to buy my own games, obviously. And there isn't a hell of a lot more that I want to play off of the N64, but the PlayStation, I wouldn't be able to count it. 50 plus, not to mention the digital titles that I have on the PS3. So, end of the day, I think he was right, old Kevin, and, I'm grateful for his advice. However, yeah, it did mean I missed out on a lot of great stuff. Legend of Zelda, in particular, was one that I always wanted to play, but Indiana Jones, I remember wanting to play that one. Not that that's one of the all-time classics on the 64, but that was one of the things that I really wanted to play. But since I couldn't get a hold of it, Tomb Raider was the next best thing. But going back to the history with the series I had with it, Last Revelation, too hard for me, couldn't beat it. Eventually ended up trying to get into the other ones. I had to, and replaying it today, because I just went back and I tested all the ones I have on physical copy to make sure they worked. Replaying it today, my copy of 2 is broken. And I think that's why I was never able to finish it, because it crashed anytime I opened the menu on the second level in Venice. And it's a damn shame. When we get to 2, I am going to have to play that one off of the PC or emulate it, so we'll see what happens. Oh, this was another thing. Right. So, on the PC version, if you play the DOS copy, you can save wherever the hell you want. It saves your spot exactly where you saved it. Don't need to worry about anything. If you want to do trial and error with something like that, you can just make a save, try it. If you fail, you can just reload. But when it comes to the PlayStation versions, I don't remember if this was the case with all of them. I know it's the case with 3, because I remember getting the save crystals. But with the PlayStation version, you have save points. So it's not going to be quite as smooth and or as pleasurable an experience, depending on how well this goes over. We'll see, though. I'm a little bit worried about that in particular. Just, how often are we going to see a save crystal? Because I know this game gets a little dicey towards the end. I heard something. There you are. Ah, Lara Croft. Killer of many an animal. Bears, bats, wolves, whatever comes her way. She's definitely not of the nature variety. And now it doesn't want to come out. I don't blame it, but... I know you're in there. Or is it dead? It might be dead, actually. Let's see. Are you dead in there? I think it's dead. But there's some bats. It's almost as bad. So with the second Tomb Raider, my copy's broken. I suppose I could go buy another one, but I don't know. I've already spent a lot of money on these games, and I bought the PC versions just to have as a backup. So why not use one of them as a backup? Tomb Raider 3 seems to work, so nothing I could really complain about with that one. But I didn't own it at the time. I rented 3, attempted to play that one. And yeah, that was another one where it was just too damn hard for me. 3 in particular is notorious for being fairly brutal. I think it's probably considered the hardest in the original series. That or Last Revelation, either one of those. They both can get kind of bad, but I think I remember 3 being, in particular, pretty damn horrifying at times. But yeah, I rented that one. Decided it wasn't worth renting anymore because I couldn't beat it. So, same thing happened with 1. I got pretty far in 1, but there was just a point where I got frustrated with it and never ended up playing it all the way through to the end. I think I got pretty far, and then there was just a point where I was like, I think I'm good. Stopped playing it and never finished it. And then Chronicles I had, that was one of the other ones I owned. In fact, I think that was the second one I actually bought myself. I saved up for it. And that one ended up breaking on me too. It either got too scratched to play, because I was rough with my discs way back when, or it got... boy. I specifically remember an instance where I got off of school or was finished with my homework, or something happened where I'm like, I'm going to take the day off. And I remember plugging in the old Tomb Raider Chronicle, grabbing the controller in hand, and leaping backwards onto my bed. And then the PlayStation went up with it, with the controller and me, and then it just came crashing down. It probably went up about 4 feet in the air, crashed down. Everything went haywire. I was trying to play the disc. I was at a point or at a level where you have to infiltrate some kind of like skyscraper building or something like that, and it just wouldn't play. So I don't know if that disc is even still usable. It looks okay to me. I even took it to get it resurfaced probably about a month ago, and I think it's probably playable, but I don't know for sure. I suppose the only way to find out is to play through it again, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, so I never got to finish that one because of that, so it was a bit of a pain. But that's the 5 rather. That's the 5 Tomb Raiders. And yeah, I never finished a one of them, at least legit anyway. This ain't gonna work. So hopefully when it comes to the streams we can rectify that, and I'll be able to actually beat these games, but that remains to be seen. I think by this point though it's probably not gonna be too bad. Let's see, I should be able to, there we go. The first one, from what I will say though, I have beaten Tomb Raider Anniversary. When it came to the PS2 trilogy, excluding Angel of Darkness, never played that one. Heard it sucked. But when it came to the PS2 trilogy, I played all 3 of those, beat those, liked those a lot. And Anniversary... I thought there was a wolf in here. Anniversary is a remake of the original Tomb Raider, this game here. And from what I remember, it was a pretty damn close remake. It was one of those where it got everything in, and it stayed pretty true to the original. I think it expanded on some of the puzzles and some other stuff, but other than that, it's almost like the same damn game, just with better visuals and probably better controls. But in any case, I played and beaten that one, so it's not like I don't know what happens in this game. It's not like I don't know necessarily what to expect. It's sort of halfway a blind playthrough, but kind of, sort of, not really. I guess it just depends on your interpretation of it. But yeah, still technically never finished this game, so we'll see how it ends up going. Let's see what we got here. Definitely one of the hardest things about the original games and this series in particular is going to be the controls and just the platforming. Now, from what I remember, it's mostly like once you get how the mechanics work, it's kind of self-explanatory what you need to do. And that's kind of how it works for all of the games. They all have kind of the same scheme as far as the controls are concerned. So, you know, if you need to execute a long jump, you walk to the edge, you jump back, make a run for it, and then you jump across at the last second, you get that long jump going on. If you need a little more height, just go for the straightforward jump. And I don't know. There isn't really much to it. If you need a quick turnaround, you always do the roll. So there's that too. If you need to drop down to a ledge, you always want to back off of it. Hold the grab button. Oops. Should have tried to make my way out from one of those windows there. That's the first level. Yeah, go ahead. Why not? At least with the PlayStation version, it forces you to make a save at the beginning of each level. You don't do that with the DOS version, and if you forget to make a save, you just have to reload back from when your last save was. No restarting the level. Oh my god. Alright. The only thing I don't like about I was playing the DOS version for a good like 40 minutes, so I got pretty dang far. So I've seen this all fairly recently. I know there's supposed to be a bear in there. There he is. Wait. Hold that thought. Jeez. Okay. I will say that I actually like the keyboard controls. You don't use mouse and keyboard with it. It's strictly keyboard controls. And with the tank controls with this game, it works so well. It works so well. I just need to use the... I set up my own keys. So I use WASD and then I use the numpad. But if it's more comfortable, I gotta say, than actually using the controller. Controller, everything's right there. So, you know, that's nice. You don't have to spread your hands out too far, and you're only using your thumbs and index fingers, so that's one thing. But if you're used to used to using a keyboard, I should say, not even keyboard controls, but it's really not that bad, and it's more comfortable on my thumbs. The only thing I don't like about the early Tomb Raider games is I need to use the D-pad. It's so bad with the analog controls, and I don't think I can even use... Okay, yeah. See, I just turned the analog sticks on, and it doesn't even register them. It thinks the controller is off. But using the D-pad, it hurts for an elongated period of time. So I'm slightly concerned about that, but hey. Remember the old video game magazines? And they used to have products for gamer thumb. It'd be like the equivalent of a thimble. I might need to look into something like that. Even now, Like, I need to stretch my thumb back. I need to do stretches before I actually play this game. Just because it feels like my thumb is starting to cramp up. Might be better if it wasn't a symmetrical controller. I think that might ease something up a little bit. Oh, you know what? I think there's something in here. Essentially, as far as the controls go, I mean, I know it probably doesn't look too complex, and it really isn't. It's like like I said, once you get the general theme of how it's supposed to be played, that's kind of how you do it for the rest of the game. It's just sometimes you got to do it faster, or you got to watch out for variations, alterations, and let's see a wolf in the distance. And yeah, just it gets slightly more complex as you go along, but the general practice about how you go through levels is all the same. But it's very close to the original Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia before it got rebooted on PlayStation 2, or, you know, in that 6th generation era. But when it came to Prince of Persia, you had to do a lot of puzzle platforming, and there was a very specific way in which you basically progress through the levels. It's a similar kind of situation. You could do like running jumps, you could do standing jumps. Each different type of way that you moved about the level would get you, you know, different results as far as how you accessed certain areas in the game world. And it's a very precise type of control method. If you've never seen it before, just look up, you know, Prince of Persia gameplay, like original on DOS or something like that. Or even the Game Boy version is pretty damn close too. But essentially, it's the same kind of thing with this one. It's just the way that you kind of work around the levels, having to walk up to the ledges, or, you know, back up, do running jumps, things like that. And that's kind of what Core was going for, the developers of this game. They wanted to sort of do something that was akin to a 3D version of Prince of Persia. And there's even a segment in this game that's kind of like a homage to Prince of Persia. There's a segment in Prince of Persia where it's not really fight, but it's like you have to deal with a Shadow Prince, something that mimics your moves, as sort of like a mirrored version. And essentially, you got to do the same thing in this game, like real late in the game, so we'll see that eventually, I suppose. But it was a very... I don't even know if ambitious is the word, but just kind of the general feeling of it was different from kind of most other games at the time, even if it was just taking concepts that had been previously established from other things. You know, it's a blend of Prince of Persia gameplay mechanics and themes from Indiana Jones, so it's fairly unique, just because nobody had done anything like that before. Was that just a health pack? What did I get in there? I don't think I got anything particularly important. Now, it's a bit of a shame, but some people look back on these games and they kind of scoff at them because, I don't know, various different reasons. They think people only bought them because, you know, Lara Croft. Lara Croft was such a hit back then, like I said, and, you know, some people have some scathing feelings about that. And yeah, she was part of the appeal, but I do think there was something to be said about the gameplay and the globe-trotting and just kind of moving around. Even just playing, you know, 30-40 minutes of it, the gameplay, I feel, was so damn addicting that I wanted to jump on this as soon as possible. Just to see if I could do more of it. Lara just reminds you of Blood Rain. You think you got the Playboy Bunny cover? Yeah, Blood Rain was in Playboy. That and something else. I forget what else. She was paired with another video game character, but there's a little bit more to her than just tits. I know people feel differently, but, you know, she's a bit more of a dynamic character than that. But yeah, the sex appeal was definitely there. I know a lot of people take a look at this and they're like, you were attracted to that? Well, no, people that liked Lara, they didn't necessarily like the in-game model, at least not in the first one. It's mostly the cutscenes, the 3D renders, a lot of the advertising. I mean, she was like in commercials, and, you know, I remember seeing what seemingly unrelated products, like non-gaming products in magazines that she was kind of like a model for, so... I remember one person in particular talking about these games. Never played them before, but he had like nothing but backhanded comments. I'll just call him Palmieri because that's his fucking name. But old Palmieri, he was talking about these games, and he was like, "Nah, I never played them. My friends were all over them, and my friends tried to get me to play them and whatnot. But just looking at it and feeling the controls, it's like, nah, I played Mario 64, dude. I don't need to play bad tank control action game." And it's like, well, that's a fucking way to look at it, I guess, if you want. But, and he was like, when I saw, you know, what they were looking at, triangle boobs, just isn't for me, man. I got my Mario. And, you know... But he was like, I'm glad to see that Tomb Raider is a real game series now. And it's like, yeah, okay. Awfully harsh words, I should think, to say that that these games were not real games just because people like the character model or what have you. Yeah, no, heck, they weren't making 5 of them just on the name alone. It's a little more to it than that, I think. But to each their own. If you want to jack off to Mario or whatever you want to do, you are more than welcome to. The controls, they could be a little stiff. Like I said, it's one of the harder aspects of the game, but I think for most of the games, the developers work their way around pretty well with the controls. It's just, you kind of have to get used to tank controls. I know not everybody apparently can't do that, because, oh my god, have I heard the bitching about tank controls, regardless of what it is. They ain't that bad. I've talked about it before, probably when I was streaming Resident Evil most recently. You just point the character in the direction you want to go, and you press up. That's it. There's not like some weird, like, hidden attribute to it. You're gonna be pressing up a lot, because that's just the direction that you want to go in. There we go. And as far as I remember, for the games and what I've played of them anyway, they have a nice sort of, whoa. That was scary. Seemingly came out of nowhere. Anyway, they have a nice feeling of progression as you go through them. When you first step into the game, it definitely is a little on the easier side concerning a lot of the platforms and puzzles and whatnot. But as you progress, like I said, things get a little more complex, and you definitely feel like you're getting better at the game as you play it. So it's not like they're, with the exception of 3, because I feel like 3 was always a game where it was a sequel for people that had played Tomb Raider games in the past, it didn't feel like it was something that was a good introduction. But for most of the games, it has a good pace that kind of gradually gets you into the mechanics and gives you a good feel of how you're supposed to be playing the games. Now, I'm doing all the pro skills, if you want to call them that, just because I've played 30 to 40 minutes of every other Tomb Raider that was released kind of in this generation. So I'm kind of used to what's expected. Oh, crap. Is that it? But otherwise, if I was just getting into this, it would be a little harder. I will say that the first one that I tested was Tomb Raider 2, and it took me 5 minutes to jump across a gap. So there is that small caveat as well. It took a little getting used to. But once you get used to it, it's not so bad. So we just cut out the music right there. Look at that, there's a save crystal. Alright, I gotta be careful here. Best bet when you're walking around, if you ever feel like you're stepping up too close to an edge, you just hold the walk button. If you're holding a walk, she'll go right up to the edge, not fall over. But I think when I was originally playing these games, like when I was 7 or 8 or whatever, I didn't know that was a thing. So trying to get some of the long jumps just right wasn't happening at the time. Let's see. Definitely feels like an early game, though. I think it'll be fun to kind of go through this, because these were all released in a fairly short time span. I think a lot of the sequels, they were pumping them out like on an annual basis. And, you know, they're smaller games, so smaller in the way that, you know, you don't need like a huge team to do this, but they're still long games. But anyway, full-fledged games, but small teams can create these things in a fairly short amount of time period. It was a different time back then. Games didn't need like 3 to 5 years of development in order to be good. But anyway, just in the short amount of time that they released most of these sequels, it's kind of astounding how much progress they made. Having checked out the Tomb Raider Chronicles, the disc I had, playing through the first level on that, it almost feels like it could potentially be of a different generation entirely. Like, that's how much progress was made in terms of, like, visuals at the very least. Still controls the same. There wasn't a hell of a lot of advancement in terms of the controls, but, you know, why fix what ain't broke? There's a problem. Hold up, let me make sure I'm not missing something here. The thing that worries me most playing through these is a lot of these death traps. The jumps can get kind of bad later on in the game, but like a lot of the death traps can kill you in one hit. And especially when you're not dealing with something where you can save anywhere. Oh, okay, that was freaky. That could be a bad thing sometimes. I'm also somebody that likes to trial and error everything, so sometimes I'll take some stupid risks and not fully investigate as to whether it's something I should be doing or not. Just because I like to give an attempt first without overthinking it. But yeah, I don't know how well that's going to work out for me here. Let's see. Oh! Hello. Where'd you go? There's a bear running around. Don't know where that was. Okay, you can see something I can't. He's stuck in the entrance. Well, that works out fine for me. Ah, that's what opened. Okay. Good. Actually, that... Okay. That water just goes right to the top. I always liked Lara, though. Going back to the character. There was always something... There was the allure of the... You know... treasure hunting gal. With the tank top and the short shorts. Although, come to find out, and it's more pronounced in some of the other games, but it's not really a tank top, it's more like a leotard that she just wears shorts over, so... But hey, whatever it is, it's nice. Whoops. Okay. Glad I found the secret, but... a bit of a drop there. Huh. Can I even... Oh, I think that's a little shorter than I'm thinking it is. Okay, cool. Okay, I was looking up top there. I'm like, Jesus. It's a long way to go back up. Wait, why would I want that? Okay, hold up. We need to go look at that. Because why would I want to go back that way anyway? What is the point to this? Oh, right, there's a trapdoor here. I guess if you just want to go back? Does that stop all of them? Yeah, I guess. Oh, shit. That's not cool. Oh, no, they just restarted. I think it's just what if you want to go back. Like, if you want to work your way up to the save crystal again. I don't know. I feel like there's something else here. Well, oh yeah, there was the bear door. What the hell was happening here again? Sounds a key, but I don't... Oh, that. Okay. Right. Okay. Look back here. I don't think I've looked back here yet. Oh, no, I did. Okay, wait. Takes me back to that other room with the big drop. What about this? Nothing? Okay. Oh, there's the other one. I got all the secrets, too. One thing I will say is that the sound design definitely gets a step up in the future titles. There is barely anything going on. It's so quiet. Oh, look, we get some little ambient wind noise. Oh, wait, no, that's water. Never mind. Well, at least we got something. The music is really good in this game, but it comes in few and far between. From what I've read, I think the soundtrack was made like in a period of, I don't know, a week. It wasn't a long amount of time. Oh shit! Wow, damn it! It's like the current's too strong. Wait, get up! Surface, please. Never mind. Well, alright. Nothing down here either. Oops. Whoa, wait up. Didn't see that I was getting up. Anyway, from what I remember, though, as far as the music goes, the composer apparently didn't have a hell of a lot of time to compose the soundtrack, for one, but all of the music that's in the game is all of the first draft work. There was no time to be a perfectionist or even do a different take on the music, so he just pumped all this crap out and then sent it on its way, and it's in the game. And they just use it at moments, I guess, when they feel it's appropriate, and that's kind of it. It doesn't pop in very often. When it does, it's nice, though. Oops. Yeah, this is an old one. I was 6 years old when this came out. What am I looking at here? Early 90s, mid 90s, 1996. I think the Saturn version came out like in maybe the first quarter of the year. First or second, and then the PlayStation and the DOS versions came out like towards the end of the year, like maybe November, December range. So I guess there's just nothing. Is there nothing then? It's just the Wolf Fun Room? Okay, here we go. And some bones. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, I forgot the dinosaurs were in this one. God, look at that render distance. Couldn't tell if it was walking up to me or what. Yeah, I just went on a big spiel about the controls. It's not too bad once you get, you know what you're supposed to do and how the game moves, but it does take a little getting used to. Yeah, I don't think there was dinosaurs in any other Tomb Raider. It's just this one. You know, aside from Anniversary, obviously. We get a slew of other weird crap, though. From what I remember, if we saw the raptors... Oh yeah, look at the footprints. I was gonna say the T-Rex wasn't too far behind. God, there wasn't a safe crystal anywhere? Oh, shit. Yep, don't like that one. Oh, shit! Okay. That could have gone worse. Yeah. I don't even know if I can... Like, what would my strategy be? Oh, wait, no, I can grab on here. Okay. Now, I think... Man, this is going to be a pain in the ass. All the more worrisome, since if I die, I have to restart. God damn it. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Please stop. Ah! I think he walked off to the left. Uh-oh. Yeah, that wasn't a T-Rex. There it is. Since we know he can shove his head into this hole, it is possible to kill him. Look at how the screen shakes. I know it's possible to kill him, I just don't know if this is the best vantage point or if there's even another spot that's better. Shit. Yeah, I knew there was a raptor somewhere. I kept hearing it. am I going? You sound so strained. Oh, that was important. We got music for it. Machine Cog. Oh, you know what? I actually remember the anniversary version of what we're doing here. I remember specifically there was a big contraption that was on a wall, and you needed to place gears on it. But I don't think we've seen it here yet. Who's this bastard? Oh no! Well, at least he can't do anything when I'm underwater. Oh, he died! That's what okay. I thought that was just like a roar of enragement. Well, there you go. His head is now clipping into the waterfall through the wall. I don't remember if there was another one. Another Rex. Let me make sure I got everything here first. Is there anything else up here? Okay, I think we got everything. That's with their hair. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't think they could get the ponytail right. It's just my assumption. I know for a fact that they get it by the second one. But it looks like when you see the ponytail in the future games, it looks like it's got like some kind of physics to it. She had to grow into it. The thing is that she has it in the cutscenes, though. So I don't know what the thought is. It's got like this wrap around it, so I'm guessing like she's got the ponytail in the cutscenes, but when she's out adventuring, she like bundles it up or something. I don't know. It doesn't look quite right though, does it? This is the worst looking Lara in the series. Just strictly this in-game model. It'll look more normal by the time we get to the second game, but that's probably going to be a little while. Oh, look, a save crystal. About damn time. Kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. This did come out in 1996. This was a very small team that worked on this game. I'm sure they just didn't know how to do everything. But it is what it is. Again, once we move into the sequels and such, it's kind of astounding how much progress they make. They definitely grow and learn how to do things. Oh, wow. in a better fashion. I think by the time they got to Tomb Raider 3 as well, they upgraded the engine, so... But at least with the first two, it's got the same engine on it. So, the first two are kind of a little bit more similar to each other, but by the time we get 3, 4, and 5, then we'll start seeing some, like, real progress. Though, from what little I've played of 2, and have seen of 2, they already go some pretty high bounds above what they're doing in this one. This is a really simple game, and in some ways that might be even a little bit better, just because, you know, sometimes simplicity is key to making a good action game. But yeah, there's a lot of little detail work that's added by the time we get to the second one. Response on the second one, unfortunately, isn't that great. I don't necessarily know why, obviously, since I never fully played through all of it, but I think it's more action-oriented and less puzzle-focused, and people didn't like that because, you know, again, people like these games for the actual gameplay, too. And I think it was just changed a little bit more than whatever the core base was looking for at the time, so... But I couldn't give any specifics without having either read into it or played it myself. Oh, okay. Another save crystal, why not? Kinda sucks that they disappear, though. I thought you'd be able to, like, keep saving at them. That's why if they had to do this system, I preferred it. This is called music. We're getting into, like, Halo territory. But anyway, if you have to do, like, this limited save system, I prefer the Tomb Raider 3 method, where you do the save crystals, where you save any point you want. Marty O'Donnell music, yeah. Basically, it's a shame. Like I said, the music is really good in this one. It's just a shame that... Oh, there's a gear down there. I kept looking for somewhere to, like, jump onto. Anyway, it's just a shame that it doesn't happen that frequently or that long. It's like you get a little snippet of music and then it's done. And I really want to use the analog sticks. I keep flicking the right one to change the camera, just out of instinct, but ain't happening. It's cool, very mysterious. Oh, the music. Yeah, it's got that good little mystery vibe to it. Amazement and wonder. Okay, well that was an interesting little trek into unknown territory. Into dinosaur world. I don't know that we go back into a dinosaur world, so I hope you enjoyed it. We definitely get into, like, weird frickin' creature territory, though, so there ain't no shortage of that coming up. Oh, that was a dog. I think we need to go back up here, where I was attempting to go at first before I fell. have to be careful or trying to cross these gaps. Let me see how loud this is. Hold up. I just want to check on the volume bar, see where it's at. I mean, that ain't even that bad. I could probably raise that by quite a bit. I was going to say, that's probably... The water has been the loudest thing in the game so far. It's like, normally when I stream a game off of pretty much anything, I'll have to turn the volume down by like -10 decibels. But it's this one I'm cranking it up almost to nothing. Just like straight volume capture. I rarely have to do that. I haven't had to do that in years. Okay, I think that's where I fell last time, so at least we made it past that. Okay. Oh, wait, we're coming back around. Sorry, I'm being a little sporadic. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything, and that goes for pickups, and that also goes for like death traps, because that is something that happens too. I don't think I mentioned it, but I was trying to clean my original PlayStation for this, and I just gave it like the very minimal little bit of a wipe down with some isopropyl alcohol, and then I attempted to play it like as a test stream right before the stream started, and it wouldn't read the discs, so I think I might have screwed it up. So I might have broken my PlayStation once and for all. It's had a hard life, I'll tell you that much, but I'll need to test it with... I tested it with 2 games. I tested it with the 2 Tomb Raider games, and one of them got to the IDOS splash screen, and one of them couldn't make it past the PlayStation logo. So it's not a good sign. Can't go over there? I guess the waterfall strength is too intense. Yeah, big rip. The last thing I used it on... Well, I don't know, because I was having issues with it recently too, but when we did Metal Gear Monday and I brought it back last year, like in October, and streamed Metal Gear Solid, I streamed that off of the original PlayStation. And I think we had one weird little hiccup at the very end of the game. Like maybe even like one or 2 times. And then... like, cause I remember having the PS3 on with the save file kind of as backup, just in case we needed to hit that one up again. And I think we made it all the way through on the original PlayStation, but I remember trying to play a game after that, because I was wondering if I could do it with something else, and then I remember having issues with that game too, so I don't know. It might not have been the cleaning at all, it might have just been, you know, not using it right, or something, using it too much. When I first tested the game without cleaning it, it worked. I played... oh, look at this. I played maybe a good 10 minutes of this game on there without having an issue. but what the hell was going on with the wall there? Yeah, not anymore. Something happened to it that might be dead permanently. But at least I still have my PlayStation 2. 2 of them, in fact, but one doesn't work so great. I still got the fat. I tested on that one first, because that one usually reads old discs better, but didn't get nothing with it. I tried it on the Slim. I remember trying to play, what was it, like Final Fantasy VII on the Slim, and having it not read. But, I mean, it's working so far with this. My biggest concern is always the FMV cutscenes, and we haven't had an issue with any of the FMVs. Granted, we've only seen 2 of them so far, but, you know, 2 still counts. God, this is really long. When I was testing out the DOS version, I don't know why this was the case, but thought I heard something. There's no water or breath meter, I should say. At least with the full resolution mod I installed on it. I don't know if that eliminates it or if that's how it always was. But there was a couple of segments where I was swimming through the water and I just thought, oh, she doesn't have a breath meter, so she just has unlimited breath. But playing this now, I'm seeing it, so I didn't think it was a concern we had to worry about. But she does hold her breath for a long time, like maybe a good minute or so. It's probably the longest I've gone. Oh boy, do I want to jump over that? I feel like I don't want to jump over that. Oh, wait a second. We're in the damned section. We're in the damned section here. Maybe we go down to the bottom, but I don't see... Huh. Oh, shit. Okay. Thank God there's still water down here. I thought maybe there was a platform up there. See, you can't take risks like that. Huh. Is there something over there that I couldn't... Alright, hold up. This is different. Okay, there you go. Didn't get all the secrets in that one, but good enough. I knew there had to be something, but it just seemed weird, like it wasn't really obvious. Usually when you do stuff like that, hold up. Swig of water for the worker, man. Usually when you do something like that, like you disrupt something going on, it tends to show you where you need to go. Huh. Well, this does seem pretty fantastic. Oh, shit. No! It slowly bounces away. Ah. Yeah, I need that. Over here! I'm guessing there's something I need to do first. Just don't know what that is. Was that a bird? Huh. Maybe one of these blocks is pullable? So we're about an hour in and my thumb is killing me. Oh, hey. That doesn't sound good. Oh, there you are. Are my headphones on right? Left? Right? No, they're right. Okay. I don't know. For some reason, I thought I was hearing it in my right ear when it was clearly coming from my left, or vice versa. I forget now which it was. I'm gonna wait on that crystal. The beginning isn't too far behind. And the thing is this... It looks like some kind of puzzle room. That's pushable block. What about this? Nope. Oh wait, is that another one? Oh boy. Yep, careful how you walk. There's a gap. Oh yeah, yep. Spike pit, cool. Ugh, I hate that. Now I'm scared. Now I want to save. Bumped her head up on the ceiling there. I thought I'm gonna fall right into it. Okay, let's see. What else we got? Careful not to make any sudden moves. Okay, see. There's another collapsible floor. What are you looking at? Oh boy, okay. I am not seeing anything that I can interact with, unless that's this. Let's take a look. Can I go behind it, maybe? No? Alright. Oh, wait a second. That looks like it goes into a different room. Not the spike pit that was in the previous one. Oh god. Was it the wolf? That doesn't sound right. What is that? There's 3 wolves down there. It might have been them. They just might be making weird noises. I can't shoot them from here, unfortunately. There it goes again. What is that? Okay. Not terrible. Took a few hits, but it is what it is. Ah. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything here. Actually, wait a second. What's... Hold up. It looks like there's something on this pile of bones. Is that just rendering problems? I guess. Not actually seeing anything there. Alright, let's give it a push, see what happens. Can't push it? Okay. See, that's what I was thinking was going to happen last time, when we were jumping over the pit. Hold up, let me bend my thumb back. Get prepped for this next part. Ow, I think that made it worse. If I go down and pick that up, there's not going to be something horrible happening, right? Okay, good. Oh. There we go. Now we just get the bird one. Okay. I'm gonna use the save crystal. Two out of 3 ain't bad. This looks a little too high. Yep, just out of reach. Fingertips away. Whoa, 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 whoa. Careful now, I saw those spikes over there. Okay. So I'm seeing a face in those tiles. It looks like an Indian man. You can't tell with the head wrap on the top. He's got yellow bulbous eyes. The little droop blue part it's like Indian Papa Smurf. He's got a big blue nose and he's got a mustache beard. Or maybe those are nose hairs. I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but that's what it looks like to me. Where the hell am I? Oh, wait. So what is this? Oh. Was that always there? I think this door opened up. I don't think that was there before. This is where the camera starts getting a little weird when you're in tight spaces like that. I would think that would need to move. I don't think I could push these, though. Oh, you know what? This one moved with the switch. There's also that over there. I don't think I can get to that. We do have that doorway that opened up, though. This was in the original spot for that pillar I was just on. Would probably get me up into that other area, though. So let's see. Yeah. Okay. Right on it. Deja vu. Looks just like the other area I was in. Oh, okay. Here's the switch. And I think that moves the second one. Let's see. Take a step back so I don't overshoot this. Ooh, close. That would have gone right over. Oh, wait. Hold up. Can't hop back on there. Okay, I see what it needs me to do, though. Go through there. Get that back to where I had it. I should be able to jump across both gaps. Be careful here, because I think I ended up on the actual pillar last time I jumped straight off. Okay. This is where it gets a little weird. To make some angular jumps. Ugh, what the hell is that? It's like a mummified skeleton. But it's a... I forget what those picture files are, but the ones that follow you around. Okay, I gotta be careful getting out of here, though, because... yeah, if I drop on those spikes, I should be able to just jump across. No damage taken from the fall either, that's good. Cool. Oh, let's see. There it comes. When that gate opened up, I thought I heard something. Some form of footstep. Okay. Coast is clear. Oh, good. Okay. Well, that's considerate. So I do wonder, why not have the same save system is the PC version of this game. Not even sure if the Sega is. I've never owned or played anything off of a Saturn before, so I don't know what that would be like, but I'm assuming that the Saturn version probably had the same deal. But it might have been like a memory limitation. I mean, you have to think about the amount of variables you have to process when you're saving a save file for like a very specific spot. Oh yeah, that's cool. Looking at me. So I'm thinking it might have just been a data limitation. Though if I remember right, boy, I want to say when I was testing... That's weird. When I was testing out Chronicles, I could save anywhere I wanted. Maybe not, though. I don't know. I suppose it just could have been an advancement at the time. Oh, God. Is this open now? Alright, cool. Oh, jeez. It very well could have been the old concept of console rentals at the time, too. Because you knew this had to be a big rental game, so in order to make their money back with it. Don't mind if I do, I guess? It might be that same concept, like with the Devil May Cry series, as we've seen before, and many other games. But where you end up making a game more difficult just because, you know, you want people to keep renting you. What? Oh, God! Arson, what the hell are you doing here? Like Lara just broke her neck. Oh, good.
Well, you have my total attention now. I'm not quite sure if I've got yours, though. Hello?
I'll heel and hide you to a barn door yet.
Of course.
You and that driveling piece of the Scion. You want to keep it so bad, I'll harness it right up your...
Wait. We're talking about the artifact here?
Damn straight we are, right up.
Hold on. I'm sorry. This piece, you say. Where's the rest?
Miss Natla put Pierre DuPont on that trail.
And where is that?
Ha! You ain't fast enough for him.
So you think all this talking is just holding me up?
I don't know where his little jackrabbit frog legs are running him to. You'll have to ask Miss Natla.
Oh.
Thank you. I will.
Sweet spin kick. Oh, I didn't get any of the secrets from that level. It's just been getting progressively worse. I'm sure it will continue to do so. Oh, yeah. Time for an urban heist.
Relocated now to St. Francis's Folly, new temptations torment me. Rumor amongst
my fellow brothers is that entombed beneath our monastery is the body of Teokan, one of the 3 legendary rulers of the lost continent Atlantis, and that with him lies his piece of the Atlantean Scion, a pendant divided and shared between the 3 rulers, which curbs tremendous powers. Powers beyond the Creator himself. My toes sweat at such possibilities, lying so close
What?
to my mortal self. Each night, I beat myself rid of these fantasies, but it is indeed a test.
Pierre, you litterbug.
I think you just said it, my toes sweat. In the anticipation. So, now I remember this whole game. The Scion is just the preliminary MacGuffin, but the whole basis is around Atlantis and the Atlanteans. Oh god! Early on the enemies, huh? Which is an interesting concept. It's a shame that, like, Indiana Jones never did that. But there was that video game, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Probably not as exciting as most people would hope for, since it was not a text adventure, but a point-and-click adventure. That's what I'm looking for. It was a good game, though, still. But you figure Atlantis is one of these big things that hardly ever gets touched in media, but you figure it's big enough where people would actually want to try and adapt that to some sort of adventure-esque film. I guess it's just too extreme of a concept. You can only do it in, like, video game and cartoon media, like the Disney movie. But then again, the Disney movie did flop, so I suppose there's something to that, yes. Oops. Sure there's no lions gonna come out for me. Oh, okay, cool. Oh wait, no, not lions, but we got monkeys. Or apes, I guess they're gorillas. Make sure I'm not missing anything up there. I saw you. Whoa. And she just backed up right on top of that thing. What the hell happened? Where did this guy drop in from? There wasn't anything up there before. It's kind of interesting that with these games, it's especially interesting considering the new Tomb Raider series, the reboots, but primarily what you fight in most of the early games is just either supernatural stuff or animals. Lots and lots of animals. But, oh God, what? Yeah, there he is. Pierre Dupont. Oh, shit. That was a big jump in health. Here we're fighting a human enemy, but we don't kill him, and we didn't kill Larson either. Disabled him. Took like, I don't know, 30 gunshots, but he was bleeding in the arm, but he didn't get killed. But I remember specifically reading about an interview that was given where the developers at the time, they weren't comfortable with the fact that Lara would fight and potentially kill like human enemies. So they didn't want to, you know, have most of these levels littered with people with guns. Shoot. I think I need to get on top of that. Actually thinking about that, when I pressed it on the other one, that other platform, the door stayed open. Hopefully it'll be the same case with this one. But yeah, especially curious considering that in the, 2013? The 2010 reboot of Tomb Raider, it's just like nothing but human enemies. Maybe the occasional supernatural element or some kind of dangerous animal, but it's like 90% people. Lara is like a one-man army. And she fights a literal army. Kills tons of people, too. They make it like the first person that she kills in the game, they make it like this big deal, but then she's got no, I mean, after that point, she's got no reservations. But we had this pure concept of a heroine way back when. Oh, come on. Stand at the edge. Jumping forward. There you go. I didn't get it the first couple times because I was trying to do a long jump, but it's not what we need to do. Aww. Oh, surprisingly, not that much damage taken. I feel like I should have made that. That's weird. Maybe I'll jump to another one. This one I think needs a long jump. Okay, see how that works. Ooh, this one's risky. Oh. Oh, we got some, like, jumping fuckery here. Let's see. Not that. Nope. Nope, not that. Wait a second. Well. Oh, hold up. Ooh, this is going to be a little complex. Shit. I think that's what's expected of you. I don't know how doable this is going to be. It's like how she keeps banging her head on that thing. I need to get, like, further back, maybe? I don't know. I'll give it a couple tries. There we go. Okay. See? I remember having to do stuff like this. Very nice. This is just a secret. This isn't even something that we needed to do. I don't think I want to step on the cracked floor. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Yeah, I think that... I think it's a trap. I think if I fell through that, I would just fall straight to the floor. That wouldn't be any good. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything up there, so I don't think we're missing anything by moving on from that. Well, it was optional. Let's see. Okay, so I definitely need to go that way, though. There's even like a little health pack on there. The only thing is, though, I tried making that jump before. Maybe it just glitched out, or I don't know. See? There you go. Okay. Well, she made it that time. Okay, let's see if we can do this without dying. Is there anything over here? Anything at all? I don't think so. Getting a lot of textures clipping through, but that ain't what I'm looking for. Okay. Not bad. Oh boy. Well. See where this goes. A little too far. Shit. Ah. Could probably kill it from here, actually. I don't think it's... Oh, wait. Here it comes. Here it comes. I don't think it's going to come back, but... as long as it makes another pass around, I might be able to get it. Depending on how much health it has. I really don't want to mess with the crocodile underwater. It's not ideal. He's just messing around, though. Come on. I don't think he's coming back out. Sometimes older games like these have very specific responses when it comes to enemy AI. Like, they don't really have much pathfinding, it's just kind of like chase you. It kind of popped around for a second, but I don't know. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to fall in this way, so at least we're in the right direction. Right. There we go. What did that do? Oh. Oh, wait a second. I'm just hanging out down there, too. God, those things have a lot of health. See if me dangling here does anything. Nice. Cool. I've been picking up a lot of ammo, but I don't have... Oh, no, I do have a shotgun. When did I get a shotgun? I got, like, Magnum... No, not that. I got Magnum clips and Uzi clips, but I haven't seen any of those guns yet. But who knows? Maybe we'll just pick one up one day. Oop. Oh. How to approach this? There's a door over there. I don't think I'm just going to be able to walk up to it and open it, though. That doesn't usually happen. Oh, wait. We got a switch. Thor. Ah! Camera cuts back and there's a bat in her hair. Oh, shoot. Okay. I remember this from the anniversary version. Oh man, this part sucks. Especially if we have limited saves. I'm gonna have to save that crystal for another time. Atlas. Okay. There. Alright, so the idea behind this is that there's a room for like 5, maybe 4 gods. And there's an item that you get in each one of them. I don't remember what it was, but it gets you to progress to the next area. Damocles, alright. But anyway, there's a trial that happens in each room. And they can be pretty bad. I don't remember specifically what they were. I think the Thor room had something to do with electricity, so that was cool. Oh, you know, I remember one that had like knives hanging in the ceiling, and then they just drop on you. So that's nice. Look, there's bats up there, but unless I could target them, I ain't shooting them. Oh wait, look, I think that's the Thor room. Need to find a way to get down there. Oh, okay. This is the way to get down there. There's a couple of save crystals, so that's nice. I'm kind of hoping... Is there one for each room? I don't know how many there are total. Let's see. And I don't know how far this goes down. There's an item over there. Oh, it scared me. It's my remote fell from the arm of the chair. Okay, sure. Let's go check out what Thor's about. Oh, the guns don't emit light like they do in the later games. Whoa, okay. Ah! Big hammer. Oh god, I think we have to time this right. I'm just trying to see if it like inches down or what, but I don't think that's the case. There we go. Whoa. God, I was like 2 steps away from that landing on my head. Okay, I was thinking we get up on the hammer, but it looks like we get up on this. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I think we're at the end of the line. Yeah, it's a little bit of a close one. Okay. Oh. It's very dark down there. No, 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 no. Don't get on top of it. Push it forward. Nope, nope. Not close enough. Come on. Alright. Tiny health kit. That is a gap. I don't trust it. Oh, man. That's like the very edge. Okay. Key. Okay. So the items you get in the room are keys. I guess I should have known, but I don't know. I wasn't sure. Even knowing that she can make it, it still doesn't look like she can, so... Okay, that one wasn't too bad. I think I'm gonna do another one. Ah! I wasn't even near the panel. Okay, I was a little bit near the panel, but geez. Goddamn. I'm starting to rethink wanting to save now. There's another... I can't make out what that says. Something's down there. Here, let's check out this hole. Oh, look, there's... Okay, so there's 3 save crystals. There might be one for each place. I'm wondering if I should save. Ooh. Ah! You little bitch. Come back out here. Is he gone? This guy's annoying. I don't even remember this. I don't know if they implement... Well, they would have had to have, right? I don't know if they implemented it into the anniversary, though. I don't remember him being, like, just popping up out of nowhere. They might have done it different. Like, it might have been, like, little mini boss battles or something. I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do one... Ah! Where? I'm gonna do one more and then we'll save. Oh. Hey, this is the one with the knives. Okay, I think they need to be activated or something. Oops. Awfully dark in here. Little hidden med pack, that's nice. Ooh. Shotgun shells, too. Anything else? Yeah, this was before dynamic lighting was a thing, so... couldn't have, like, gunshots light up the area. That was like my trident. Whoa, God! I wasn't even... Hey, that's not fair. They had, like, seeking knives. Homing. It clipped through the wall. Oh, God. What's my health at? At least I don't kill you. Still, that sucks. They, like, move towards you. The homing briefcase. Goddamn homing knives. Oh, look, there's... One was trying to get to me and it went through the pillar. Like, dead center. Ah, see, now they're spinning. Okay, whoa, okay. In the Anniversary Edition, they made this arguably worse, though. Because I think you had to go through, like, a maze of, like, knives that shot up through the ground, too. So it was, like, doubly worse. And I remember having to jump up on top of stuff. Possible that was another room, but I'm thinking it was this one, too.
Win, Snake, win!
Oh, God damn it. Alright, well, that wasn't terrible. It is a little bullshit that they could just kind of, like, home in on you, but whatever. Hey, what's up, Deller? Thank you for the raid, appreciate it. I didn't even know you were streaming tonight. I didn't see you. Okay, well, I said I was going to save after doing 2 of those rooms, so that's what I'm doing now. Gonna restart with Scarface. Wanted your VOD labeled properly. Is that what you were playing? So did it already mute you, or what's going on with that? I know we were chatting about that before. I haven't done a stream with licensed music ever since Twitch changed their TOS, so I don't know what they're doing now. But you let me know if there's like any drastic changes. So far I've gotten away with it by doing like unlicensed versions of licensed music, or at least like cheaply produced copies. So it seems to get me by. Oh, look at that little French bastard. He's still down there. Why don't you go away, my dude? Wait a second. This guy's clipping through walls and pillars and whatnot. Is he gone? I can never tell. I don't even know what's down there. It looks like that's where you go and insert the keys. Those giant swords, I remember that. Or something like that, at least. Like big bars that block the way. We actually might have to work our way up. I hit that switch down here, and the switch opened up something, but I'm not seeing anything down here that we could actually interact with, so... Okay. Can I just jump? Oh yeah, no, it's definitely within reach. There we go. Ooh, it's a large one too. Nice. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, that's first death. No. Load game, please. Excuse me. It's a good thing I saved there. Yeah, current position. Every once in a while, these jumps will get you. The problem is when you make a straight jump like that, because I want to do something with a little more height to it. I don't want to do the long jump. But when you make a straight jump like that, in order to do it, you have to press the jump button and the forward button at the exact same time. But I think, especially when it comes to early ones, and I'm sure it's a little worse with this one here, but I think there's not a ton of leeway when it comes to pressing both buttons at the same time. So you need to be pretty damn precise. If you're just like not quite on it, you could slip it up, which isn't fun. I do want to get this health pack though. Okay, let's try this again. I don't know if DuPont is still down there, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's going to be trickier getting back up. No. Whoa! Holy crap. Just holding down that walk button. Not exactly happening. Oh, hey. Now those bats wake up. I'm gonna long jump it. It's better safe than sorry. Okay, I haven't opened the Atlas room yet. I opened up a room, I just don't know which room that was. Oh, wait, okay. Wait, I hear it. Sounds like a broken typewriter, but there's a bat somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. There's two of them. Jeez. I never noticed that before. Not with this game. I noticed it in other games, but I didn't know she did it in this one. If she actually has something targeted and she starts firing, then she'll make like this angry face. Okay, this was the room we opened up. I don't even know what it is. Neptune. Alright. Oh, that sucks you right down. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, Oh, there's a key. long way to go back up with not that much oxygen. You can't wander around down there too long. It's not bad as far as the challenge goes, though. It's one of the easier ones. I guess maybe they get harder as you progress further down. So wait a second, how many do I have? That's 3, right? I think the only door that I saw that was left was the Atlas one. But I haven't seen a switch for it. I gotta root around here until we find it. We do have multiple saves to deal with, though, so that's nice. Not too far. See health back down that way, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there's a switch. I wonder, you know what? It might be down at the very bottom. Why don't I go look for that? I'm gonna make my way down to the bottom, we'll see. And then I will come back up here, obviously, because we need to. And use that save point. Also just taking a look just in case. This would suck if it's up here and I work my way down to the bottom and... Excuse me, was that a lion? Yeah, I think it is. That's the one I pressed for Neptune. Wait, why do we have Roman gods and then we had, like, Thor? Oh, we had Atlas, too. Wait a second. Yeah, but wouldn't it be Poseidon, though? Like, Neptune is the Roman variation. Somebody didn't know their ancient history. Unless they just didn't give a shit. I guess that could be it, too. Maybe it's just a god from... I was thinking it might be a god from various mythology, but... we got Atlas. Damocles, I think, is Greek. It sounds Greek. I think it's Greek, I don't know. I don't know what the hell Damocles is the god of. I can harbor a guess that it's the god of knives. But that doesn't sound right. But, you know, sometimes gods got awfully specific in various legends. Damocles is Greek? Yeah, that's what I thought. So then we got Thor, and then we got Atlas. And then we got Neptune. This is like a hodgepodge. No rhyme or reason. Can't see you. There we go. I ain't going down there until you're dead. Cool. Hey, there's the switch. Swords, oh yeah, swords, the sword of Damocles, that does sound familiar. Isn't that an episode of, like, Star Trek? Is that what it was? Maybe not. I'm gonna wait until we get all the keys. And then I can put them all in. Might be thinking of the Masters of Triskelion. Not quite the same. think that was the one where they were in a gladiator facility of some description. Oh, I need to go over here. Yeah, working my way back up is the hardest part. Oh, right. Okay. I go over here. Hopefully don't miss that jump. Let's see. Gotta work with me, camera. Come on. Okay. No, that's Thor. We need to go up one more. How did I do this? Did I just jump? No, we got it. Okay, I see. Got this other jump. And the fatigue on my thumbs is making me all the more nervous. Because I feel like I'm just not going to make it. Okay, but at least we have the save point. What? Ah, yes. Atlas, known for his monkeys. Maybe it's just the brute strength of an ape. Oh. Oh. That sucks. Okay, I think there's a jumping point here. Whew. Close call. There we go. Nothing up here, is there? Oh, okay. Can't jump up there. I think that's it then. 4 keys. I think there were 4 swords at the bottom. Just gotta make our way back down. Easier than making our way back up. Is there a save point? I mean, actually, no, there was a save point down there too. That's surprisingly generous. I didn't think that they would have it in them. But they give you a save crystal for each of the rooms, so that's nice. I can only hope that they'll be as generous coming with some of the final segments of this game. There it is. Heard a lion somewhere. Come on now. Oh yeah, the lions can get up as far as that, so probably don't want to jump down there just yet. Ah! Already waiting for me. Okay, this is probably the best spot to do it, though. Maybe. I think it's dead. Okay. Let's check it on email real quick. Sometimes it's stream related, so. This looks like something that opens up.
No.
You mean no? Thought I heard something additional open up. Is that other room back here? Actually, it looks the same. Alright. Oh, that's the end of the level. 2 out of 4 secrets. Man, I wonder what if there was a door over there. It looked obviously like a block that could move, maybe? I'm not sure. Alright. What do we got going on here? Let's venture forth a little bit, see what we can find. Dead end. Ooh, wait a second. I just saw that last last minute there. God damn it. Maybe I could lure him getting back in the water. Oh, man. Floated to the surface really fast. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. Oh, jeez. Probably should pause the game. The volume sounded really faint in my right ear, so I thought maybe one of the cables got disconnected or popped up a little bit, but I think that's just weird mixing on the game's part. I went to go check my soundboard and then get attacked by a lion. Ah, here's another one. If I remember right, part of their design, because it's kind of weird that there's lions in here. I mean, it might just be like odd models, but I think why they're so skinny, and you can see the rib cages, is obviously because they're supposed to be emaciated, being in whatever location this is. Still surprising that there's so many of them, though. I just remember as part of the only place I would have seen something like that would be if there was extras in the anniversary edition. So I'm thinking that's where I must have seen that from, but this is an interesting little touch. Or maybe a behind the scenes video, something along those lines. They used to do that a lot. We've seen it quite often concerning the EA Bond games. They gotta force us to watch a making of or behind the scenes video after every time you complete a game. And I haven't even walked into the main entrance yet. I don't know where the hell I'm going. Probably should have checked it out first. But there's so much to do here. Apparently. No, not that. Oh, thank God. Heard something. What's that green thing? Oh, there's a ledge under here. Oh! That's what the green thing is. No, you can shoot that, I'm pretty sure. There's health back down there, and I kind of want it. Okay, cool. I thought I could jump up to this, yeah? Nope. Wow, that is really out of reach. Oh, you know what? Just got that out of the corner of my eye. Look at that. There's a crack up there. Fairly well hidden. Ooh, getting dark in here. Okay. Staircase that goes to nowhere, and we have a switch. I guess I'm gonna hit this. Ah! God damn it. Oh, is this gonna be the entrance? Oh yeah, look at that. Well then where does this go? Okay. I think it's blocked off. A little hard to tell with the camera freaking out like that, but yeah. See, if I would have gone in here, I would have had to find that hidden passageway anyway, so. Glad I did it first. this is supposed to be a Coliseum. It doesn't look like it, but another thing I remember from the Anniversary Edition. Oh shit. DuPont? I don't know if he just escapes or if I'm supposed to follow him. I think he probably just heads for the dearest spot where you're unable to see him. All this shit. You got gorillas, you got lions, you got DuPont, you got Frenchmen. Most terrifying Coliseum of all. Well, damn. I guess I was only shooting him with one gun for a while there, but I don't know, I expected one of them to die. Can't see shit. Very cool. I wonder how that looks on stream. Hold on. Let me check. It's pretty damn dark. You guys and me, we're all on the same level. That's close enough. Come on. There you go. Cool. Okay. Another locked door. Seems like these blue doors with the lion heads are activated via switches. Okay, I think we're gonna have to step into the Coliseum. Oh, don't want to go down there. Oh, okay. Save crystal down that one. What is this? It's something else. Ah, shit. I should have gone to the one with the save crystal. Ah! I thought there was just one. Okay. Two switches. I'm hesitant about pressing both of them. Okay. So, we opened up one door somewhere else. Okay. I think at this point, though, I was looking for the first save crystal. Uh-oh, we got another lion out and about. Anyway, I was looking for the first save crystal, and I was going to stop there. But, yeah, we've been going a little while, and it's a good game. I wish I could use the analog sticks, because my fingers hurt, or my thumb hurts specifically, but I'll get over it. But so far, so good. I'm actually enjoying the hell out of it. And, yeah, I really wanted to start it up just because I've been testing out some of the other ones, and I'm like, man, I miss these games. And it's really fun. So we'll get back into it. Like I said, this is kind of a long game, so we're probably going to be with this one for a bit. But I'm excited to get into the rest of the series. Should be interesting, especially considering that I haven't actually completed any of the original ones via, traditional means. So we'll be back with this probably next week. We're going to be hopping around a few games here, but either Four Swords Adventures or 007 Bloodstone will be next. And then at some point, we'll come back with Tomb Raider in the next week. But stay tuned. That's going to be it for me, though. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it as always. And I'm signing off. So let's see. Dellers apparently has 2 channels. I don't know what's going on with Twitch, but it seems like he's got 2 things going on. So give him a raid back since he raided first. All right, guys. Have a good night. See you next time.